10 on your side's Joe Fisher has been at the scene since shortly after it all started. Joe?
Anita, this fire took about 40 minutes tonight to get a handle on. In the end, 20 units affected, 8 of which are badly damaged. I want to step out of the way. The Virginia Beach Fire Department still here across the street on Holland Road at the Jack Rabbit self-storage. All lanes of traffic are now back open as investigators try to figure out how this all started.
Anita, Tom, in the last 20 minutes, we have learned that firefighters and medics rushed a 58-year-old man to the hospital after they found him unconscious inside his mobile home behind me. I do want to step out of the way. We also confirmed that a dog and bird died in this fire. You could see the extensive smoke damage right there to the front door as this ambulance passes by. And as we go to the left here, you could see that part of this mobile home is missing its siding and burnt wood inside the home.
Right now behind me, the cleanup continues. You can see to my left, Dominion power crews are here because that tree also brought down power lines. And you can see right here, this truck that is coming up has the truck that was actually involved in this accident. So we're going to stay on this shot because you're going to get a very good look at what this truck looks like now. This is a heavy-duty Ford pickup truck coming by slowly here. You're looking live as you can see that cab is wide open, all of that damage right there. Well, we just got to the scene here in the past 5 minutes, so I really want to just step out of the way and kind of paint the picture for you because we are working with very few details from the Virginia Beach Police Department at this point. Right now, we are on 16th Street between Cypress Avenue and Parks Avenue, and really the focus of this investigation, again, we do not have confirmation from police at this point, but it does appear to be about halfway down the street where you could see this double mailbox that's knocked over in the middle of 16th Street and this red two-door vehicle to the right there. You see some forensic technicians taking pictures inside that car. The windshield wipers are still on, but no one is inside. It does look like that red vehicle has actually hit a tree. Not quite sure if it's that red vehicle that hit that mailbox or if the shooting victim was inside that car. These are all questions that we have for police at this point. Don and Katie, well, right now, the Virginia Beach courthouse is still evacuated, still closed until further notice. We know that the investigation centers around some kind of unknown substance that was discovered here by a court clerk around 9 o'clock this morning. That clerk was going through the mail, and inside an envelope, we're learning from the fire department, they found some kind of unknown substance. And right now, the fire department, the hazmat team is inside working to identify exactly what that substance is. Again, this call came in around 9 o'clock this morning. We know from people inside at the time that they were temporarily put on lockdown and not allowed to leave. Tom, at this point, we know one man was shot in the stomach. Another man was pistol whipped in this attempted robbery here at the Dollar General behind me. Actually, one of those victims managed to call 911 to report this crime. At this point, both of them are in the hospital, but police do say they are both expected to recover. Let's give you a little bit of video from earlier tonight. This happened at 8:15 right on South Church Street near the Royal Farms. Police say the two victims, both men, were inside a car in the parking lot of the Dollar General when the suspect or suspects approached them. One man was shot in the stomach. The other was pistol whipped and taken to the hospital with a possible concussion. Well, and Katie, just to touch on that really quick, that man who was taken to the hospital, we've learned that inside their apartment, it was 92, perhaps 93 degrees. This was just about a half hour ago, and we streamed that live on Facebook Live. You can find that online now, but I want to give you a live look right now. All of these residents out here, this is just a small portion of the residents who were out here about an hour ago trying to talk to, take a look to the left, the office manager, saying we need air conditioning. It's been a couple of months, in some cases a year or more for some residents who do not have air conditioning. As we back up, Eternity Barnes is one of the people who is out here, very vocal. Eternity, if we could talk to you, we're live on the news right now. Just tell us, what is the problem?
It's so many different problems, but the main problem right now is the AC.
Katie and Don, absolutely heartbreaking. Police just updating us in a press conference that we stream live on Facebook. You can check that out on WAVY-TV 10, the full press conference from James City County Police, who told us that a mother, 35-year-old Janelle Gallegos, called police around 9:15 this morning. She was distraught. She was rambling, very erratic. Police not releasing much details about what she was saying, but did say she made several statements. That was an open 911 line, as police say she shot her 12-year-old son Noah, a local 6th grade student, before pulling the gun on herself inside this home that's in a very heavily wooded area.
It's been windy here all day long, but we are really getting pounded right now. I can tell you that just within the past half hour, the winds have really picked up. It's that 1 foot in front of another just to stay still. In Dare County, there is a flash flood warning right now in effect until at least 12:30. We are worried about flooding. We're worried about that ocean overwash on NC 12, and we are worried about Hatteras Island. The National Weather Service talking about 4 feet of water overnight, with that rain expected to pick up into the overnight hours. And
it's all going to come back together for us.
Very good. Thanks so much, and I'm glad you're safe. James Green is a member here at the Real Life Christian Church. He's been a member here since 1998, 20 years. Obviously, you know, a devastating day for the church. I want to step out of the way. My photographer, Curtis Akers, is going to zoom in on some of this damage. Chesapeake fire officials are keeping us back just a little bit just so that they can work up there. You can see there is still crew on scene. Not so much that they can do right now. Obviously, that this part of the church, James Green was just telling me, this is the auditorium of the church that came down, and he was just saying around 6:30. And Curtis, if we could swing over here and just to give them a visual of how powerful this was, this is pretty far from the church, and this is a light post right over here, knocked to the ground. This is all taped off right now.
And talking with neighbors, a large stretch of Walker Avenue remains closed at this point. You can see detectives across the street here investigating. Again, police say that they do not have anyone in custody, and they're asking anyone with any information to give them a call. Live in Norfolk tonight, I'm Joe Fisher, 10 on your side.